So today we want to introduce Galit, is wonderful dancer from Israel who is teaching dance in a wonderful foundation, Dance to Unite. And she's founder of this foundation, and her wonderful dancer, Seattle. Thank you very much. We appreciate very much your participation in our project.
Thank you so much, Ekaterina and Jim, for coming here to our world of Dance to Unite. I'm so appreciative and humbled by this experience, and I think I speak on Seattle's behalf as well. Thank you so much.
So the first question we want to ask you, do you have any personal experience about unity? What is unity mean to you?
Okay, oh yeah, big time. So from an early age, since I was a kid, I was interested in different kids from different cultures. I was fortunate enough to grow up in Israel, in Tel Aviv. In my neighborhood, we had a lot of kids who were diplomats' kids. So I met friends from all over the world. And I was the kid who always wanted to help everybody in school. So if there was a kid who came from England, or I remember a personal friend from New Jersey, I was the first one to raise my hand and I'm going to help you. But at the same time, I wanted to learn about them. So that was very early on. And then as I got my experience into dance, I found dance to be an amazing way of learning about different cultures. The different styles of dance teach you about different people, different cultures, and that attracted me to learn more than just the dance themselves, what it represents. And slowly, when I came here to college, to New York, as I was taking classes, I started volunteering in the inner city and learning hip-hop. I learned hip-hop for the kids. And after 11 years, after also teaching in school, in Hebrew school in Connecticut, I found a need to gap the differences and teach, especially kids, about one another. And so 2 years ago, I started Dance to Unite, and do you have something to say? Yeah, you want to finish? No. So started Dance to Unite, and I'm very happy to be here and say that today we have about 150 kids who are in the program.
That is so excellent, Galit, in Seattle. From a professional standpoint, and you've started this tremendous project, what do you hope to see it contribute, and you contribute through it on a professional level for Unity?
For Unity, I would love this program to spread out, not just in the inner city, but to see it all over the city and all over the world, if possible, to bring the concept to every school. I'm here right now starting in the inner city because of the budget cuts and what's going on with education. The inner city really hurts the most, where you don't see a lot of art classes or dance classes. So that's mainly where we start, but it's needed everywhere. So hopefully the right people will come, and hopefully the message will be spread out, and we can see this all over the world.
But you think with the dance you can unite people?
Absolutely. Dance is a tool. It's you don't need even language to teach. I have a few kids who just recently came from China. You know that? Yeah. We don't really communicate. I mean, I had to bring them flyers and, you know, with my hands dance, and they came to the class and they seemed to enjoy it. So I believe that dance, music transcends, and that's what I do, and that's my little contribution to Unity. So.
And Seattle, what do you think? Can dance unite people?
Yeah, of course. Like, you think that you don't know, like, you know everything about one person, like, their culture, but like, when they start dancing, you're like, oh, where'd you learn that? You're like, and then they tell you, you're like, oh, I guess I don't know much about that. You know, because you like people from everywhere, from cultures, like, all of them.
Amazing. So what's your vision about unity? You think we will be more united in the future as all people together or more separate?
We have to. We want to achieve world peace, this is the ultimate goal. The goal is unity, the tool is unity. We have to get together, and it has to come from a place of inclusion. I think that, I thought about this question, and throughout history, we've seen a lot of unity that never worked because the place where it came from was exclusion, or putting one group above another, judgment. And when that type of unity is starting with a seed of exclusion, it's not going to work. And we can think about, examples of World War II and what's going on in the world today with extremists. So as long as we understand that we have to include, understand one another, not change people, not change cultures, but really be interested in one another, accept one another, empower one another. That's the only way, at the end of the day, to reach something that we all want. I think everybody wants peace and happiness, right? And success. And we have to start somewhere. And just learning about one another is the first step. And Dance to Unite it's not really about dance, right? Mm-hmm. We get it, right? It's more about unity. It's about that. It's about learning of the different cultures. And hopefully, we'll see as it goes. It already changes a lot of the kids' minds, right? Mm-hmm. We already think differently. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. We have a lot of work, but,
There is a lot of work. I hear you use the word hopefully and things, so you're very positive and committed to it. What do you see as the future for your Dance to Unite and spreading this? How positively do you feel about the future and this coming to pass, that vision of unity?
Well, as I said before, it's really all about the seed. And I know the intention. The intention is so positive. And it's really, right now, it's a startup. There's no funds. Everybody's a volunteer. It's truly a labor of love. So, and the teachers and the kids are starting to get the whole idea of unity and how much it's needed. In New York City, it is the melting pot, but there needs to be more, right? Mm. It can't be that I'm the only Israeli that they know. So we want to communicate. We want to get together. And if the seed is positive, I believe that the right people, just like you, Katharina and Jim, will come and we'll work together and hopefully achieve peace and unity.
Wonderful.
Sure.
That's beautiful.
What you say about what you contribute, because you contribute a wonderful, great amount of energy and love and understanding. But what we all can do for the unity? What you think what we all can contribute? Yes, each of us.
Everybody can contribute something special. And once again, as long as the seed is inclusion versus exclusion versus changing people to be a part of it. It can be in different professions. You can think of anything. As long as the seed is inclusion, find a creative way to bring something of your own world to another. Someone that you don't know, someone who's different. Invite someone to your world. You can start something small. But again, it starts with the mind. As long as you're, and your heart, as long as you're open, that's basically when you open yourself up and use your creativity, anything would work, any profession. Is that?
Yes, it's excellent.
Perfect.
Theodore, what do you think how you can contribute to unity?
Well, I think cause she's been giving me a lot of flyers, so to hand out to everybody, to the corner and go on the corner, hand out to people. I could do a smaller thing, but I can't do it by myself. Everybody could pitch in. You could just piece of flyers, start out like, small like everybody else, like staple onto like those post boards, put the number, like you could like spread it around the community. So like, so that, and not it's gonna stay, but like, at least you'll have some people there.
Can I say something about Seattle? Seattle, do you remember when we started, we were like the only student, and now we hardly have room in the class. So I think, without even knowing, you contributed so much to me. So I want to say thank you. Because really starting, remember, was I different coming to the school? Yeah. Right? You were. Israeli. Okay. So by you actually coming to the class and not giving up,
it was a rough start, but
it was a rough. Look at what's going on. We got there. And now we have so many kids. So you really are an example, a role model for you. Because now all the other kids want to come because they see you in school, right?
Yeah.
So thank you.
That is so awesome. And in a minute, we're going to have an opportunity to interview and speak with some of the children and students. They're going to talk to us, really.
Yeah.
But in addition to them, who would you like to hear or interviewed about unity? Other people that you might know or think about?
I think Alyssa should be interviewed. Because she really likes the class. She's always there, wants to be present.
Who was that?
She's talking about her friend.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're going to have this opportunity.
But not to be favoritizing, but
Well, so many people, so many celebrities, obviously. But I would want to talk to anyone. Anyone who wants to work towards unity, the kind of unity that wants to include. Anybody who wants to talk, I would love to interview. But I would really be interested in interviewing the kids in a couple of years. And Kids of Dance to Unite, let's say in 5 years, really see where we're planting the seeds right now, see where it's going. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
right? Right? Would be cool? Yeah. All right, so.
I remember when I was in Dance to Unite.
There you go. And now the teachers, so many kids, and now we have thousands of kids.
Let's put that on the calendar.
Yeah.
Next 5 years, we have a plan.
Yes, right? Put it on the calendar. Okay, done.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like a